In general, there's three types of feet. There's people with high arch feet. The bones are naturally high arched. That's genetic disposition. Some they're born with. There's people who are born with flat feet or collapsed arches. And there's people who are more normal footed. It's kind of like a mix between. Generally, each foot type tends to have its own strengths and weaknesses. Like high arch athletes tend to be stiffer, but that stiffness usually gives them more power. But they are prone to knee injuries because the kinetic energy doesn't recoil throughout their feet and knees very well because of how stiff their structure is. Flat foot athletes, they tend to have more issues in the posterior part of the leg, hamstrings, and lower back because and they sometimes are more rigid, sometimes not. That can kind of vary, but they do tend to, on average, be a little bit faster and stronger because they have to develop so much extra strength in their body to help handle these kinetic forces that their feet aren't distributing very well. Now, normal-footed athletes are usually not the fastest, but not the slowest, but they're the most coordinated. So their hand-eye coordination is always a lot faster. Their flexibility tends to be a lot faster, and they tend to have less injuries, but they're not necessarily the most powerful or explosive athlete. They're somewhere like in the middle, So depending on your foot type, that's how it would really address what's going on.